let's move this combination and this technique of the left check hook that Floyd stopped Hatton with in round 10. Let's move it to the heavy bag because we're gonna apply it and actually get better at, not just watch it, see how we can apply it to ourselves. So we're gonna use the heavy bag in 3 ways. We're gonna focus on what we're doing with our feet during the shot, what we're doing with our hands during our shot, and what we're doing with our head during the shot. We're gonna do that in different ways. First day, we do this on Monday, we also do this on Thursdays when we focus on our footwork. So all I'm going to do is pay attention to what my feet are doing at this point. So as I come here, I'm making sure that the check, I'm in the correct way on the bag, and that's where I shoot the shot. Now, because this heavy bag doesn't allow me to move all the way around, what I need to do is just reset. And that's the idea of the fact that sometimes you don't have access to a heavy bag where you can move all the way around. So as we come here, I'm going to get into the shot, make sure I'm on that front foot, check, then I can go ahead and get out. I can reset, throw a couple jabs, move around here and there. Then once I get to that part of the bag where I can throw that shot, I get into that check again. Focusing on what I'm doing with my feet. So I want to make sure my feet come this way and when I'm good to go off of each one of those shots. That's what we do on the day that we focus on what we're doing with our footwork. Depending on where you're at, beginners start a minute, intermediate minute 30, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, all the way up to your expertise, 30-second rest in between. So that's what we're doing on the day that we focus on getting the left check hook that Floyd stopped Hatton with, focusing on our footwork. Now today you're focusing on what you're doing with your hands as the check hook happens, making sure that my right hand's in a good place, my left hand is landing wherever my opponent's head is or whatever the target is, and that's how we're going through with this combination this time, hitting the bag a little bit, making sure I get on that front foot. When I throw that shot, make sure that the right hand's in a good place, and then I end with my left hand being back in a good place. But today we're focusing on what we're doing with our hands as we shoot this check hook. Once again, I'm not able to exit out because of where this bag position is, and that's fine. But we're making sure that we still can get this shot off where we need to each time that we throw. Where's my right hand at as I throw this check hook? Where's my opponent at as I throw this check hook? Those are the things that we're focusing on as we put the emphasis of what our hands are doing each time that we throw the check hook. Another way you're going to apply the check hook is focusing on what we're doing with our head, making sure our head gets in the correct head slot after we shoot the shot, so that way we can use offense and defense to get away from our opponent. So we are still throwing the check hook, we're still throwing it with our hands, we're still paying attention to what we do with our feet. However, our intentions today is where's your head slot after you finish the shot? Where's your opponent's head as you shoot this shot each time through? Making sure that your head gets off the line, as they say, or as happens in boxing. So offense and defense is applied as you shoot this shot. Once again, I'm not able to move around on the bag completely, so I'm going to do what I can with what I have to still get better at boxing. But this is what we would focus on our head emphasis day. Where's my opponent's head at? Where's my head at as I shoot these shots? So that's how you focus and get this check hook done on the bag.